Hey guys, Joe here. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Opus to take your longer clips that you're using from your videos and things like that to get them shorter. So that way you can use them in shorts and reels and like that kind of thing. Okay. If you guys notice, so you're going to start seeing more and more that we do a lot of content that's going to be pushed out pretty soon. I want to make it as easy as I can for you guys to produce the content that you need. I talk about this in videos all the time. I think the landscape of the way to get leads and book jobs and things like that is changing, right? And the reason why I think that is because that the way people are focusing now is like Google My Business and things like that, which is fine. I still focus on that. I think it's very important, but based on what I'm seeing from all the contractors that I talk to. So now, before I was only having my personal experience. Now you might talk to 20 different contractors a week. So I'm seeing what you guys are going through, right? And I hear the same three things all the time, right? So that's number one, there's way less leads than ever before. Number two is it seems like the homeowners, they only care about the cheapest price. And the third thing is it feels like there's just a million competitors, right? And so I've seen numerous signs of this kind of stuff. So if you go onto like the Facebook groups and someone says, hey, does someone know a fence company, right? I've seen it where there's like 100 replies. Now there might it might be like 50 different people, but like they had like multiple replies, things like that. But it might be like 50 companies that are replying like, I can do it, right? And I would say on the minimum side that I see is like 30 companies, right? Or maybe 20, but typically it's like 20, 30, 40, 50 different companies that are all replying to these people and said, hey, I can do it. And what we're seeing is a lot of these companies and a lot of these newer guys that are starting, they're charging like next to nothing. So what happens now is you have a bunch of people that have the bigger companies that are charging up here, and then you have these smaller companies that are charging like all the way down here, right? And you might be somewhere in the middle. Well, the problem that we're seeing is that the homeowners, because they're broke, right? And that's a story for another video. But I think the financial situation that everyone's in is worse than it's ever been because of COVID. And again, there's other videos about that. So this is a way to get away from that. Okay. And so what I'm telling everyone is that you need to produce content. You're going to take videos and you're going to post them on Facebook, and then you're going to advertise those videos. Now, unlike a lot of people, you're not going to be posting videos that's like, hey, I'm so great and this is why you should buy from me. It's more of just helpful content. So it could be like, hey, this is Joe from such and such company. Today I'm in this town and we are installing a vinyl fence, right? And then just show that through the process. So all that being said, I'm going to show you how to use Opus. So that way, if you're taking a longer video, pretend something like this, then what you can do is it'll automatically chop it up into the best pieces, and then it'll add the text and everything else, and then you can just easily post it. Okay. The example I want to give you is this video here. So this video is So basically what I did in this video is I am just doing like a walkthrough. So I kind of did like, right now you'll see it's a daily vlog, right? So I'm trying to do at least 5 of these a week, where it could be throughout the day, at the end of the day, just kind of talking about like what happened, things like that. In this case, I've been talking about how I updated my office and things like that. So I am actually showing what's happening in the office. I start going in the background of, I start walking through the office. This area, I'm talking about the what we're going to be doing with the showroom, things like that. I show what's up in the outside. I'm showing in the back room and things like that. And like these types of content, the reason why I'm doing it is because we're trying to get contractors that are ordering from other suppliers. Well, one of the biggest things is if a contractor has been ordering from the same supplier for the last 5, 10, 15 plus years, the chances of them just trying a brand new company is like slim to none. Well, with this type of content, what's happening is they're starting to build a relationship with me and my company, right? And so the goal now is finding them in different places, right? Because everyone's different. Some people are on YouTube. Some people on YouTube want to just watch long form content. Other people are only watching shorts. Some people, same thing, maybe Instagram Reels, things like that, or TikTok, or whatever it may be. Well, now you can take these videos and easily make like a ton of different ones. I'm going to show you. Okay. So this video, and what we're using is this is called Opus. Okay. So let me get apps out of there, and let's do, I should have this already for you. It did. So it's opus.pro. I might be able to, I don't know if there is or not. Sometimes with these, there's like a special link I can give you guys. Honestly, it might be something where I'm getting some kind of credit as well, but then usually they give you kind of like either discounted pricing or free. If there's that case, look in the description. It might be in there. So anyway, so what you do with this thing is we just go in here. And then what we can do is one of few options. If you already posted something on like YouTube, you can put the link here. If you haven't done that, what you can do is just upload something from your computer, right? And so I already did that. And so what I did is I took this YouTube video, and what I can do with that is I take this link here. I just go in here, I would paste it, and then it would do its thing, right? So I'm going to back out of that so we don't do that. And so anyway, it is here, right? So now when I click on this thing, so what you're going to see here is now it already pulled all these clips. So we have 1, 2, well, I'll tell you, look at that. So there's 21 total clips, right? And so what it does is it ranks it from best to worst. And these aren't always perfect, right? But you can go in through here and it shows the different things that I was talking about, right? So here is the one. Right, I can come over here and it's like, hey, this is like lawn signs that we do, right? We do these free for our customers. The reason why we do them is because my job here is to help you guys get as many leads as you can and book as many jobs as you can, because the more fence you sell, the more fence we sell. Crazy concept, I know, right? So anyway, I'll pause that. But these are just some of the videos. So again, my goal is like, you know, if you're watching this video and just say you're in the Philadelphia area and you may not be looking for a new supplier right this second, but what happens if your supplier starts screwing up or you're getting really slow in sales and things like that, and then you start seeing videos like this? How much more likely are you to even like at least think about trying us? And the answer is it's going to be a lot higher, right? And so that's the goal with you guys posting the content as well. So you can go through this stuff, and a lot of these you can take as is. It's pretty damn good. And then all we have to do is, and the cool thing with this, you can actually post on this. I'm not going to do it right that second. But what we can end up doing is we can take this and then we can just download this, right? So we take the downloaded clip. The other thing that you can do is go in here and either retitle it, or you can end up making edits. So if we go into the edit part here, and then the cool part is, so I'll give you B-roll and stuff like that. That you really don't need at that point. But what you can do is actually, if you take in here, then what I can do is actually trim everything down. So if I wanted to edit the video, it's a pain. If you ever edit a video, it's a pain in the ass if you have to like keep on listening to the same thing over and over again to find the right spot. Well, with these, what you can do is actually go through, and if I wanted to delete it, so I can actually remove this caption and video, which would actually, like, it just cuts that piece out altogether. It's pretty crazy. Or if I wanted to make this thing shorter or something like that, right? So anyway, after you're done, and again, you can take as many clips as you want. So again, this is about lawn signs. After this, let's listen to this, because honestly, I don't even. I think something's create a better service, better experience, things like that. We just spend more money. If it's going to cost me a few extra bucks per order, it is what it is at this point. I just don't care. Because the way I feel like if I provide value just over and over again for months and years, then at that point, it's just going to all come back to us. So anyway, you get the idea. So anyway, you take these, and then after that, you can download them, and then you can upload them right into Facebook or whatever you want. So hope this video is helpful, and I'll talk to you guys. Thanks.